So last night, for the first time in absolutely ages, I went out because the last few times I felt really dizzy and had the first time I got depressed and the second time I completely just gave up on going out and socially avoided things because I thought I was a bit of a freak. And it really was detrimental to my mental health. So this time, even though I was feeling like crap, I went out. I forced myself to be social with all the people I used to work with. It was actually really fun. When I got in there and I was talking face to face to people, things were jumping around a little bit. But the more I did it, the more confident I got it, and then a little bit into the night it became a little bit less noticeable. And then when everyone started dancing, it was so easy just to be normal, because dancing, you're moving around anyway. I mean, dancing is one of the things I found really easy when I've been dizzy, because I don't have to stand still, I don't have to notice the swaying. I can just throw myself about. No one cares. So that's a good tip. Keep dancing. And also it's so nice to catch up with people. One thing that was really weird is that one of my co-workers actually had vertigo and had a massive vertigo attack. Apparently she was just standing in the office and suddenly it came over her and she said, "I feel like I'm floating, I feel like I'm not here." And I was like, oh my god, that's exactly what I feel like all the time. But it was nice to know when you hear someone that describes exactly how you're feeling, and you feel a little bit less crazy and a little bit more like it's just actually a medical problem, and eventually it will go away and eventually you will feel better. So, top off, I had a really nice evening. I didn't drink any alcohol, I didn't drink any sodas or anything. I actually just went into the bar and chatted to everyone and caught up after travelling, and it was really good. So, social situations, in my experience, don't avoid them, challenge yourself. The worst thing that can happen is you go for an hour and then you go home, but your social life does suffer with this condition, and the best thing to do is just to push yourself as much as possible and keep yourself social, keep yourself normal, because that element of having people around you and having people interested in your life and just knowing stops the isolation from happening, which has happened to you before, and you do suffer from the isolation. So last night was a very positive night, and even though I'm still feeling dizzy today, feeling a little bit anxious, I'm gonna do some yoga and I'm just gonna try and feel positive about the day today. So this is my second entry of the Dizzy Diary, and if anyone else has had any other experiences of going out to clubs or bars and what they find easy or what they find hard, post a reply.